Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. We got almost 1,300 of these for your listening pleasure available, and we do these as often as we can for your listening pleasure, for the benefit of how to connect in a real meaningful way. This is a two-part series on what makes people fall in love with you, and so ultimately, that can be super valuable if you're looking to improve the quality of your relationships, platonic or romantic. Would love to be of assistance to you in that way and make something happen for you in the next little while. Please feel free to reach out at PO Perception on Twitter or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. Either one will get you in touch with me or a member of my team, and we can go from there. The first is the level of attention you give. Look, people are attention starved. There's research that says somewhere between 60 to 75% of people don't even feel they have a friend they can count on. That not even one. And so that means when you give a person quality attention, when you give a person a feeling that they matter above all else in the 7 billion people on the planet, you're ultimately giving them a gift. You're giving them something that matters to them. You're giving them something that ultimately makes them feel like, you know what? I matter. Somebody sees me. I'm not invisible. At the end of the day, and then they look and go, you know what? I have value in a way that I didn't think I did before, and so they're going to fall for the continuation of that desire. Close physical, you know, uh, contact also matters too. So even if it's just making somebody help them to feel um, you know that that they that they're more attractive, and also finding agreement. Look, people communicate for the sake of commonality, and if a person is communicating with you, it's because they want to feel that somebody understands them, somebody values who they are, how they are, and how they want to be perceived. And so that level of value is super super important, and ultimately it leads to a lot of challenges as it relates to moving forward for the average person. And so when we begin to understand how to communicate that value in a manner that works, um, and also we find agreement. People want agreement on their favorite sports team or their favorite music or whatever, but the more that they find agreement with others, the more they feel like they belong somewhere. And putting emphasis of importance upon a relationship is also super valuable. When a person feels like they are the center of the universe, or they are, um, you know, something that someone else would move to spend time with. A lot of times we feel insignificant, we feel invisible, we feel unimportant. And so if a person feels consistently unimportant, there is the continuation of anxiety and fear and anger and frustration that that level of importance isn't emphasized. It's not necessarily brought about in the way that we prefer. And so showing empathy for the other person is imperative as well. When a person feels like someone else understands or cares enough to understand their problems, their struggles, their challenges, physically, emotionally, mentally, then what they're going to feel is they're going to feel loved and cared about. And so, obviously, if a person is looking for even the development of a deeper emotional relationship, then they want to feel loved and cared about. They want to feel like it matters. They want to feel like they matter. And so when that begins, there's a struggle there when that doesn't happen. And so it's important for people to be able to balance out, not being over the top about it, but still making sure that there is a good bit of connectability through that those relationship building techniques, approaches, and all that there is in the process of that. And so when we begin to realize that we indeed are a person's priority, and we are somebody that they care about and care to get to know, and are committed to, the level of commitment is also important. If a person feels that you're committed to getting to know them, they're going to feel more comfortable with you as a person. And so that level of comfort becomes amplified with every passing day, week, month, as the consistency proves the integrity of the approach to the relationship. So hopefully that's helpful. And until next time, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.